Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on the access from the front of the property to the back. And if you've watched our channel at all, access has continued to be a challenge for us because we've got a big hill between us and the back side of the property. So we have a couple different access methods, one by the house, and it's a mess right now just due to flooding and things like that. The one behind me is the one where Jason and I put the culvert in, and the culvert is functioning great. Recently I had to go in and pull out some trees and debris and stuff to keep the flow going through the pipe. But what we're getting, because this is a hill, we need to create some runoff channels or whatever to get the water away or to the sides before it gets to the bottom. And what ends up happening down here is a ton of ruts. And some of these ruts are so thick that it's very difficult for us to get through. I actually sold or traded in a kid's side-by-side that was two-wheel drive just because we could never get it to the back to ride it. So between the tractors, the side-by-sides, Jason's 4052 with loaded tires, I mean, we just create some serious rutting. And so let me show you a little bit closer what I'm talking about here. So this road here, I hit it a little bit with the box blade coming in, and I started dumping some dirt the other day. But I want to get these graded out and kind of smooth. You can see right now it's pretty dry. It's the driest, first opportunity I've had to really work on it. And everything out here just keeps getting pushed down into the mud. So figure I got a couple days here to work on this, get this cleaned up. We're going to take dirt from the sides using the bucket and the box blade. And we're going to try to fill this area in here, and then at some point I got to figure out and do even more than that, because we're still going to have water coming off the hill up here. So I need to like dig in some sort of channel or something, but you can just see, I mean, this is pretty bad. And if you just keep box blading it down, which will work, get you back to kind of smooth, you're just creating kind of a gully that holds more water. This one, we need to put a pipe in. So there's a creek over here. There's water that comes off the hill there, and I need to cut in. So I think I'm gonna use the John Deere and the backhoe to cut that through. That happens, then we can build this up, because this is a mess. And things start to kind of rock. We're real close to the edge here. Nice big drop off from all the erosion. So that's what we got going today. I don't know if I'll get it done today. I don't know how bright it's going to be back down in here. It's after 6, so we might have to come back and finish tomorrow. My sinuses are going crazy. They say this is like the worst day to be outdoors in Ohio so far this year. Like, it's like the worst for pollen and pollution and all kinds of stuff that's getting pushed down from the north. Thank you, Michigan. Just kidding. So anyway, let's get on the tractor, start to fill this in. I think what I want to do is just start piling some dirt that I can then take the box blade and push it in there. So I'm probably going to start piling dirt somewhere in this area here until I got enough that I can just push it back in. And what I'm doing to get that dirt is going to just be, I think I'm going to use the box blade to try to pull some out right away. But I was working in here with the front end loader and just kind of digging it out. So SOLIS is doing a good job. I'm going to get this road fixed while it's dry. So stick around. All right, that went pretty good. Better than I expected. I always love working with the box blade, and this spot has had a lot of work with the box blade. This used to be a creek bed that you could drive through. Then we had timbering done. They put a pipe in and they made a road like it is now. When they were done, I asked them to leave or put a pipe in because they took their galvanized pipe with them. So I bought like a 24-inch culvert, and the water washed that thing out within the first spring, and then I just had a big hole. So then I took the John Deere and I dug it all out again so you could drive through it, but it was never quite right again. So then I had a guy with an excavator come in, Mini X, come in and try to cut it out even better. And that still didn't really work real well for very long. We get the side-by-side stuck, my kid side-by-side. Eventually I want to get the sawmill back here, and there's no way we'd be able to make it through that. So we put the culvert in, and this has been the site of many box blading projects. On up the hill here, I might just go ahead and drag some dirt up and down the hill there just to see what it turns out. But let's take a look behind me or in front of me here at what we just got done fixing here. So, looks pretty good. It's not perfect, and it's going to get rutted again, I'm sure, because that's what happens when dirt gets wet and big heavy equipment gets on it. So I already kind of wore those ruts down a little bit already, which means I need to bring in some more dirt here. I'm feeling some soft spots here right there where I stepped. So what I'd like to do is let this kind of harden up and then get in here and move some more dirt. And down here, filled in some of the ruts along the way that were here before. But this crossing up here, I really don't want to fill it in because it's going to create a bigger water issue. So I've dumped some dirt here that will run through, but I also kind of cut a little trench. I need to clean it up so the water can come down, run, and go out instead of sitting there, which is what it's been doing. So yeah, a lot better than it was. Still work to be done. There's a lot of, one of the things we've been suggested by the DNR was to cut some trees out so more sun gets down here, help dry things out a little bit better. But I think the other thing is putting in some water breaks, because water in volume and velocity is very destructive. And so as we come up here, I think what I might do right here at the crest of this hill is cut a little angle over to here, try to get that water going toward the creek. So might need to do it a little bit lower here to get it to turn. So I think I'll just use the front end loader, groove a little thing in, or I'm going to come back tomorrow and do that, I think. But I need something just to channel water across or away instead of letting it go all the way down the hill and resting in that spot. So today, I believe that the H24 did its job and did it well. I've had a number of you guys saying, for God's sakes, get the tractor dirty. Let's see you put it through the paces. And we just had a really busy spring with kids' sports and that sort of thing. So haven't been down here much. I've got more coming, so stay tuned. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. If you haven't hit that like and subscribe and you like tractor and outdoor content, we have all kinds of stuff. Please do hit that like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let us know what you like, what you don't like, and be nice. But we'll do our best to continue to create content that you guys like. Thanks a lot. See you next time.